Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Anbiya wal Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa a'immatil ma'sumeen wa la'natud da'imatu ala a'daihim ajma'een. The topic that we have chosen today is very important, especially for the kids, for the youngsters, but it is relevant to everyone, whether their parents are alive or they have left this world. In the Holy Quran, Allah Almighty says, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ. Allah has commanded that do not worship anyone except Him. Do not worship anyone except Allah. وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And be kind to your parents. When we look at this verse, the most important thing, the most valuable thing, the best action, the best deed that one can do after worshipping Allah Almighty is being kind to the parents. So the symbol of, if you look at this verse, so the symbol, the sign of the believers is that they would be kind to their parents. So this is a symbol of real believers. And when we look at this verse, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, it is general. There is no specification whether parents should be believers or not believers. It doesn't matter at all. You have to be kind to your parents no matter what. Even if they are Muslims or they are not Muslim. It doesn't matter at all. Another thing is, in this commandment, Allah Almighty is clearly saying, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, that do it yourself. This is a commandment for you. You have to be kind to your parents. Do not leave it for anyone else. Do not pay anyone else to care for your parents. Do not leave them in the old age homes. Do not leave them in the senior living homes. It's your duty to be kind to them. There's a saying by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that even one sight of love and mercy to your parents is equivalent to one accepted pilgrimage to Makkah. Your parents, if your parents or your mother or your father is sitting just next to you, and you just look at them with love, with mercy, with kindness, even that is equivalent to one accepted pilgrimage to Makkah. How easy is that? You can do pilgrimage every day, just now. And he continues further. Rizal Rabbi fi riza'il walidain, that the God's pleasure, God's satisfaction lies in the pleasure of the parents. وَسَخَطُ الرَّبِّ فِي سَخَطِ الْوَالِدَيْنِ. And God's dissatisfaction, God's displeasure lies in the displeasure of parents. So if you are looking for a parameter, if you are looking for a scale, a standard, how would I know whether God is pleased with me or not? Whether He is going to bestow His mercy on me or not. Just look at your parents. Just look at them. Are they being kind to you? Are they satisfied with you? Are they happy with you? If yes, even then God is also happy with you. Even God is satisfied with you. So these are the one of many symbols of looking at the satisfaction of God. And the ayah continues, إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا. If one of them or both of them grow old with you. Again, that's very important, that they become old with you in Dhikr. That is to say, when they grow old, you should be living with them. Do not make them live away from you. Your parents should grow old with you. You should stay together. You should try to stay together. And so when they get old, وَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Do not even say uff to them. There is a saying by Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam where he says, if there was any other word in the Arabic language which could have expressed that you cannot even show the slightest discomfort for your parents, you cannot even express the slightest dissatisfaction with your parents, slightest hatred, you cannot express that. If there was any other word, God would have used that. So even saying like, oh, I'm pissed off, I'm not happy with you, even that's not acceptable. So it is very important. I would like to address the kids and even the elders as well, because they have parents as well. This is very important when your parents are being rude to you, when they are angry. Sometimes it might happen that they might get angry, although they love you. And you clearly know that they have sacrificed themselves, they have sacrificed their lives for you. They feed you even when they are hungry themselves. They try to give you clothes when they are not having the new clothes for themselves. They try to give you shelter even when they are struggling, even when they are going through the pain. You don't need any other proof that they love you. They have sacrificed their whole life for you. You don't need to listen to anyone. No one needs to come to you and tell you that your parents do not love you. No, they love you. But sometimes, we are humans, they might get angry, they might get dissatisfied. In that moment when they are being rude and angry, that's the real moment. Look, if somebody is being nice to you, and you are being nice to him, there isn't anything special about that. Even the animals would do that. Look at the cats, look at the dogs. When one is being nice, another would be nice as well. But when one starts barking, the other will start barking as well. So what's the difference between the human beings and the animals? We are intellectual beings, we are conscious beings. We can understand, we can know good and bad, animals can't. So when somebody is not being nice to you, being nice at that moment is the real test of humanity. You have to be nice at that moment. Otherwise, there's nothing special about being nice. If you're talking nicely, being kind to someone, and being merciful to someone, in return that he's being nice to you, there's nothing special about that. Every creature would do that. But the test of humanity is that you have to be nice, especially at the moment when they are not being nice to you. Greatness lies in this fact that you have to be nice to the people who are not nice to you. I'll give you an example of Amir al-Mu'mineen. That when on the night of 19th Ramadan, Abdurrahman ibn Muljam struck the sword on his head and they came back. What did Ali do? He said, give him drink, give him food, give him shelter, give him clothing. This is Amirul Mu'mineen. This is the peak of humanity. This is the greatness of humanity that is being expected from us. And the reason why we should do that, there are two basic reasons. One is that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Birru abaukum yabarrukum abnaukum. Everything is circular. Whatever you do today, are you going to get tomorrow? What you sow today, are you going to reap tomorrow? He says, do good or be kind to your parents so that your children will be nice to you. They will be kind to you. A day is coming. A day is coming in the future when you are going to have the kids, if you want them to be respectful to you, if you want them to be kind to you, be kind to your parents today. Because when an infant is born, he or she doesn't know anything. He just copies you. He copies your language, he copies your words, he copies your dress. Each and everything he's copying it in some initial stages of life. So if you are being kind to your elders, they will be kind to elders as well. Otherwise, they will just think, oh, being not nice to parents is fine. There's no problem in that. So if you want, even if you are young, even if you are a kid, if you are a child or you are an elder, be nice to your parents so that your kids would be nice to you. And second thing is, especially when the parents are being rude to you, they are angry on you, think about that. Our existence depends on them. We are alive, we are breathing because of them. We are existing because of them. So are we going to challenge our parents with the existence which was bestowed because of them? Are we going to speak harsh words with our parents when they taught us the language? We were not able to speak at all. We were not able to do anything at all. Are we going to use the same tongue, the same words that were taught by them, to be harsh to them? So the Prophet, even there's a hadith by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that do not say off to your parents, even when they are attempting to hit you, when they are attempting to slap you. Well, I'm not suggesting, the Prophet is not saying that they can hit you, they can slap you. Basically, that even in Islam it says you cannot hit your kids to an extent that it will cause slightest pain. You can't hit it like that. But even sometimes, if they do such a thing, then think about that. You are existing, you are living, you are breathing because of them. Sometimes just try to think of the sacrifices they have made for you. Won't you be thankful for that? And he continues, do not stare with them with disgust or irritation. Do not show irritation, do not show discomfort. And do not raise your hand unto them when they are attempting to raise unto you. But in that moment, when they are being angry, when they are being rude, what should you do? You should say, may Allah forgive you. This is called a kareem. And that's what God is expecting. Because in the ayah it says, وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. And say nice words to them. Even when they are being rude to you, say, may Allah forgive you. And the hadith continues. Do not walk in front of them. Do not call them by name. If my name is Yusuf, my children should not call me Yusuf. They should rather say Baba, Father, Dad, whatever. Don't call them by name. Do not do anything which will make people insult your parents, question your parents. If you are coming to the center and if you do anything bad, the people are going to question the parents. So try to settle down, try to be calm, try to be peaceful, so that they would respect your parents. And lastly, it says, do not sit in front of them. I will just try to finish quickly. And the ayah continues, وَاخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الظُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ وَقُلْ رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. And always lower the wing of humility, of humbleness, out of mercy. So it is not try to show off. That mercy should come from your heart. You should be humble before your parents out of mercy, from the bottom of your heart. And whenever you see them or when they are being rude, just say, oh Allah, have mercy on them, just like they had mercy on me when I was young. This is relevant for the parents. So if you want your kids to be merciful to you, be merciful on them. This is how you should raise them. رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. So whatever you sow, that is what you are going to reap. So be humble, and it should be out of mercy. And it's a duty to be kind to them, whoever raised you, whoever provides you, whoever does anything for you. And this is even relevant when they have died. There's a hadith by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which says, Sayyidul Abrari Yawm al-Qiyamati Rajulun Barra Walidayhi Ba'da Fawtihima. That the chief of Abrar, that the chief of pious people on the day of judgment would be one who is kind to his parents or her parents after their death. Once they have died, now show your kindness to them. How? Keep on visiting their graves. Try to do good things for them. And try to act properly. Be a pious man yourself, because it is going to benefit your parents as well. There's a tradition which says that when a young kid goes to an Islamic institution and he learns Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Allah would save his parents from the hellfire, just because he or she said Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So try to be good to your parents after their death. If you want to become the chief, the Lord, the commander of the pious people, may Allah make all of us respect our parents, be kind to them, even in their life and after their death. May Allah make us one of those that when they get old, we sacrifice our wealth, our money, whatever we have for them, just like they did it for us. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.